Hi there. My name is Nicole Stanton, founder of DesignYourLifeWithConfidence.com. I help busy women overcome burnout and stop living on autopilot so they can confidently design a life full of options. I'm so glad you've joined me here. If you've made it to this video series, you're likely feeling a bit stuck in your life. I want to help you gain more control over your time and your finances so you can do more of what you really love to do. Over the next few videos, I'll map out a plan to show you exactly how to make that happen without having to go back to school or completely change careers. Chances are you're currently being pulled in too many directions. You're hardworking and ambitious, and you don't like to settle for average. But it's exhausting trying to balance it all and keep your head above water. You face these unrealistic demands from your job, your family, and society. You feel overworked, underpaid, and underappreciated, and you can't seem to get off that hamster wheel. You're probably feeling burned out and frustrated because this isn't how you expected to spend the rest of your working years. Am I right? I'm guessing that with all of that said, you still have really big dreams for yourself. You'd love to spend more time with the people you care most about. You want to travel the world. You want to have flexibility to make a decision on a whim rather than asking permission. You want to work in a profession that fulfills your passions, but you want to be compensated well and not be tied to the job physically or emotionally. You see, I was there too. I knew from a very young age that I wanted to be a teacher. I loved the idea of doing something that really mattered and made an impact on the lives of others. I graduated with my degree in education and had my certification to teach middle school math and science. And I absolutely loved working with my students and seeing them grow each year. However, I very quickly became frustrated with the system and the expectations for teachers. Regardless of how strong my work ethic was or how good I was at my job, the pay scale was capped. And the only thing that would change that was how many years of experience I had. My income was capped, but I was expected to be doing more and more. I worked tirelessly. I worked my evenings and my weekends. And when I wasn't working, I was still thinking about work. You see, my job owned me. Not only that, but it didn't give me room to grow unless I wanted to go back to school to be an administrator. I knew that I didn't want to constantly feel tied to my job. And finally, after an extraordinarily long and very frustrating day that I still remember, I decided that I needed to get more control. Control over my time, control over my finances, and ultimately, control over my life. I wanted to travel. I wanted to volunteer. I wanted to give more generously. I wanted flexibility to stay home with my kids when the time came so that I was there for the early years and I didn't miss out on those firsts. I wanted to participate in field trips and volunteer at their school and have the ability to still provide for my family. I wanted to help more people and make a bigger impact in the world. And all of this got my wheels spinning. And I quickly realized that the path that I was on wouldn't be able to provide those things without making some kind of a change. So I began looking. I needed something that I could do on my terms. Because the reality was I couldn't quit teaching cold turkey. I didn't want another job where I trade my time for money like retail or another clock in and out type of job. I wanted something that was scalable and that it could fit around everything that I already had on my plate. I wanted something that would fulfill my desire to make a difference and help others, but wouldn't be quite so exhausting and stressful as teaching. I wanted something that would serve as a good plan B and provide a supplemental income in case something happened to my job or my husband's job. And I wanted something that had a community of people that would lift me up and I could push past those feelings of burnout and find my joy again. This was all back at the tail end of 2012. What I stumbled on was never something I saw myself pursuing, but I can confidently say it's been the best decision I've made, outside of marrying my husband and having my boys, of course. It's led me to incredible personal growth, has significantly increased my confidence, continues to stretch me beyond my comfort zone, allows me to make full-time income and part-time hours, and ultimately, it allowed me to step away from the classroom, and now I get to call my own shots. I am so thankful I took a chance on myself, because doing so has significantly added to our family income. And since I've retired from the classroom as well, it's given me more freedom with my time and my schedule. Plus, I'm able to make a difference in the lives of far more people than I would have as a classroom teacher. This journey has truly opened up doors that I never imagined possible. And truthfully, the best part about all of it is that I get to teach. I teach other people to do the exact same thing for themselves, to create a plan B, to build another stream of income, and to create more options for their lives. What if that were you? What if you could take the parts of what you love now and mix in a lot more freedom and flexibility? What if you could take back the parts of your life that are causing you frustration and gain more control? What if you could make an impact on others while being offered the opportunity to really grow as an individual? What if you weren't so exhausted and had more energy to do the things that you love, along with the time and the finances to make that happen? You're here watching this video because you're meant for more in this life. You deserve to make a living around the things that matter most to you. Let me ask you this. What if you don't make a change to your current circumstances? Will all those dreams and goals you have for yourself become a reality if you keep doing what you're doing? What if you get to the end of your life and you realize you never tapped into your full potential? What if you wear yourself out so much that life just becomes a blur? This is your life. You are the architect. You hold the pen and you get to design it. The only person who can take control of your life is you. I'm a firm believer in the saying, nothing changes if nothing changes. My life 100% changed for the better when I took a chance on myself. Stick with me because in the next video, we'll keep digging into this idea of giving you more flexibility, and I'll show you exactly what worked for me. You are not here by accident. Let's design a life you absolutely love. See you on the next video.